Hey, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Jamie, and this will be a reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you're new to tarot, please understand that not every Leo reading is going to resonate with you. So if you feel like I'm wrong or this just isn't your reading, please just disregard it. I'm going to pull cards like King, Queen, Emperor, and Empress, but we don't do gender around here. So those cards can signify any person, they just describe a really specific personality. If you want to catch more readings, feel free to subscribe to the channel. You can just click subscribe. And if you click on the bell, it'll notify you when I post. I do also offer a membership. If you want to check that out, you can just click join. Of course, you have to be subscribed for that. It'll take you to the membership tab and show you how to proceed. All right. So tell me what's going on with Leo. The heck? Okay. So we have transform. Emerge with beauty and grace from your cocoon. Come on, Leo. It's time. You're a beautiful butterfly. We have expect powerful change, new moon and eclipse. The overall energy is the Seven of Cups. Supporting, we have the Nine of Cups, the Four of Swords, and Strength, Leo energy. The Devil, Capricorn energy, the Six of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, the King of Pentacles. Kind of like the energy though, because like you being alone is a good thing too. I think like when you're alone, you don't necessarily feel lonely. Maybe from time to time, but I think you're very creative. You may have like a lot of projects and like little crafts that you do. Maybe you're into like gardening and stuff, you know, you're just out and about enjoying life on your own, and you are happy, you know. I feel like nobody is complaining here, but they feel a little, I don't want to say like secluded, you know, like things are starting to get lonely now, you know, like when you've been alone for a long time and you get really good with your company, you know, it's like maybe sometimes you just want a companion. I think that's where you're getting at, but I think the holdup here is some shit you've been through in the past, you know. There's some type of fear about, you know, getting back into another relationship. Maybe this isn't even relationships, like romantic. Maybe this is, you know, really like trusting a friend again. I think just allowing people into your inner world as a whole. Because again, in the past, I feel like you've had a lot of toxic people around you. I don't feel like it's, you know, just like your romantic partners. I feel like you have basically just always had toxic people in orbit. Maybe you feel like for a long time you were toxic. It's likely, if everybody around you is, right? But I think there is someone here that sort of is piquing your interest, and there might be a little confusion around what it is that this person really wants in life with you. Now, I don't know if this is just, like I said, a new friend, a potential candidate for dating. That's going to be up to you guys, but let's see. Let's see what's going on. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. Okay, so we have Death, Scorpio energy, the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and at the bottom of the deck, the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I think someone seems nice enough. I think that this person has maybe been through just as much as you have, and they're really looking for change. We're seeing expect powerful change, and we have death. Like, this person's looking to transform their life. They too are lonely. They're looking to invest in something serious. They're being honest. They're genuine. If this is like, some type of, again, friend, this is somebody that you can depend on. This is somebody who wouldn't go tell your business. This is somebody who wouldn't betray you. This is somebody who, is going to respect your boundaries. It's just not really like an issue here. For some of you, if it is a love interest, they could have a child. And that's the only other person in their life. And I feel like somebody's really sincere. So there's not really anything to worry about with that. Tell me about Leo's fears. Oh, that spat out quick. The Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the King of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Pentacles after that. Some of you have doubts or fear around situations like this, maybe especially if it's like there's a child and this is romantic, because maybe you've been there before. But for a lot of you, it's almost like an irrational fear. It's not that there aren't bad people out there, you know what I mean? But it's pretty obvious to know who's like, kind of trash and who isn't. And I think that you just have this, like I said, it's a fear that almost makes sense because something's happened before, but it doesn't, like, somebody doesn't show up in a way, like they don't present a red flag. So it is just kind of anxiety here. But I think that you can relax because, the King of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you and this person kind of want the same thing. It's like you're looking for somebody who's emotionally mature and is going to go the long distance with you. If this is friendships, you're not looking for people that just hang out sometimes or to just go party with. You're looking for people that you will show up for you emotionally, show up for you, like family. And I feel like there's somebody, here like that, and you can just kind of let go. You know, it's like there's some positive changes coming into life if you could just trust it. So that's pretty much the message here. All right. Now, for my members where this was romantic, we're going to do an extended on that. Just to kind of see like where it's going to go in the future. And I'll see you guys over there.